What's going on, everybody, and welcome to my Premier League predictions for match week 10. And I've done all the fixtures this week. Usually I just do the matchups that I feel like I'm more invested in than others, but I just felt like doing them all this week. So yeah, let's get into it. Leicester versus Arsenal, early kickoff tomorrow, 12:30. Tight game, I think. Arsenal have vastly improved recently, and I like watching them right now, which is good to see. Leicester have been a tough opposition for a number of years now for any team, so I think it's going to be a tight one, but being at Leicester gives them the advantage, I think, and I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Leicester. Next up, we got Burnley versus Brentford. A big fan of Brentford since they've come up. I like how they play and how tough they are to break down, and just how their manager is as well. Even in his interviews, he's very honest, unlike a lot of other managers, and he's very blunt but positive at the same time. And Burnley, another team that have figured out a way to stay up in this league, and it's not very pretty, but it's effective. But I'm going to go for a away win for Brentford in this one, and I'm going to go 2-1. Next up, Liverpool versus Brighton. Recently just played in the Cup. Liverpool got the better of them in that, and I think they'll get the better of them in this as well. And I'm going to go for 3-1 for a routine win for Liverpool. Next up, Man City versus Crystal Palace. I'm liking how Palace are playing now since Vieira took over. I think they're improving all the time. They're more exciting to watch. But Man City, we all know the quality and the depth they've got in their squad. And I think it'll be another routine win for them as well. So I'm going to go 4-0 Man City. Newcastle versus Chelsea. It's not the easiest place to go to, Newcastle, at times, even though they haven't got a quality squad. Obviously, that's going to change in the future with the money. But for now, I think it should be a routine win for Chelsea, even though they're away. I think once they get that first goal, they'll get a few more. And I'm going to go for 3-0 Chelsea. Watford, Southampton. This could be an interesting one. I feel like they're both fighting for points. Watford coming off that 5-2 win against Everton, they're going to be way up for it. So I think Southampton are in trouble in this one. I'm going to go 2-0 Watford, seeing it there at home as well. So next up, Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United. Look, I'm not convinced with our results as of late, for a number of years, to be honest, but Ollie has to go. The coaching staff has to go as well. It's not going to happen, but that's what I need to happen, and a lot of us need to happen as United fans. And Tottenham, I think their main threat is Son, even over Kane. I don't think Kane's anywhere at it at the moment. I think Son is the main worry for me there. I'm going to go for a 1-0 in this one. Norwich versus Leeds. This could be a very entertaining game because they're both desperate for points, and I think that they're going to both throw everything at it. And I think it could be in a very exciting game of the weekend. It may not be game of the weekend, but I think it could be up there just because of that fact that they're both fighting for their lives down there. And I'm going to go 2-0 Leeds. Next up, Villa versus West Ham. I'm going to go for West Ham in this one, 1-0. Not an easy place to go to, Villa. And I think it'd be a narrow win for West Ham, but I do see West Ham getting 3 points in that. And I'll go for 1-0. And then lastly this week, guys, we've got Wolves versus Everton. Another tight one, I think it'll be. And I'm going to go for Wolves 1-0. I think Everton suffered that 5-2 defeat to Watford. I think that's going to affect them, and I think Wolves are on a good run right now, and their confidence is going to be a lot more than Everton, and they're at home. So I'm going to go for 1-0 Wolves. That's it for this week's Premier League predictions, guys. Let me know yours in the comments. Hope you enjoy this weekend's football. Hope you have a great weekend as well. Stay positive, be happy, and I'll see you guys soon.